What's up guys, Reef NYC back with another video. Today we are gonna try to fill up the tank today. We have the sand in place. Gonna put my aquascape in there as well. Currently making some water in my bathroom. But yeah, just trying to see how far we can get with putting all the water and rocks and all that kind of stuff into the tank. Probably just gonna fill up the main display because I'm still working on the sump section. So stay tuned. But yeah, let me show you how I make water in New York. I did a video before of how I make water. But basically, here it is. Mixing some mixing some salt up right now. And this is what the setup looks like in New York. Plug into my shower head, straight into the RO. And yeah, if it overflows, it goes straight into the tub, so I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to figure out why it looks bubbly all of a sudden, but I guess it should be fine. But yeah, just trying to make my salt today, get some cycle going. Here's the tanks. But yeah, stay tuned. Probably gonna get it to like halfway mark on the next clip. Or maybe I'll have rocks in the next clip. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna start with the sand. Currently have 4 20-pound bags of Carib Sea live sand. I'm just gonna slice them open, put it in the tank. Hopefully it's enough. I do have more bags that are not in this tank right now. I've used this sand for every single tank that I've set up. Love the sand. It's pretty clean. But otherwise, yeah, let's see how much sand I need. This is, like I said, this is 80 pounds. I sort of want to get like a sand bed maybe up to here or so. With like an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches. So we'll see how much sand we need. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna cut these bags open, toss them in. Just make sure once you have the sand in to remove this pouch. It has this free inside biomagnet clarifier. It basically clears the water. So you want to make sure this is out of your sand. So we're going to be looking for 4 of them once I dump the sand in. All right, so we got the sand in. Like I said, it's about 80 pounds of sand. This is a 4 foot by 2 foot. So 80 pounds of sand in a 4 by 2. What is that? About an inch and a half, 2, something like that. It's a bit higher than I would like, but I'd rather have more than less, because then if I have more, I just have to vacuum it out. But otherwise, yeah, it's all set. It's all set in here. Next up, we're gonna have to put in the rocks, the rockscape, and then start filling up the tank with water. So stay tuned. So basically, once the tank is filled with water, you throw those in and it'll clear up the water real quick. I'll probably only do it up to like right here, just so that, up to right here, sorry. Just so that I can just get the tank cycled within here. But otherwise, it's moving along. Stay tuned. All right, this is my first go at escape. Basically have 2 arches that meet towards the center. I think it looks pretty cool. Got a bunch, there's a ton of space everywhere, so it's not touching any of the walls. I feel like there's a lot of real estate to do a lot of cleaning and putting frags on there. But yeah, this is the Carib Sea Life Rock and arches. So a combination of, I forget how many pounds is each box, but it's basically 2 boxes. 1 arches and 1 shapes. But yeah, I think it came out pretty cool. I didn't glue anything down. I didn't mortar anything down. So it's pretty cool that I can just like I can make this aquascape without having to glue anything down. So I can just pull stuff off when I need to. But otherwise, yeah, what do you guys think? This is probably gonna be the first of a couple of renditions, but I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know. All right, so we've officially finally filled up the tank to the top of the main display. Some still dry, but all you really need is the main display. So right now we have the rocks, we have the sand, we have the water in the tank. Now just trying to figure out, what's next is putting the bacteria to start the cycle. What I'm doing, so I will be using the Fritz Turbo Start, as you can see here, Turbo Start 900. We also have the Algae Barn nitrogen cycle. Basically, it's food for the bacteria. We also have the PNS substrate sauce. Basically, it helps, live up the sand, put even more bacteria into your tank. It also comes with biomedia. So if you want to buy this whole kit, you can get it at Algae Barn. It's their ultimate cycle kit. So yeah, gonna dump this all into my tank. Make sure you follow the instructions. You could dump this whole bottle into the tank, but this one is 1 milliliter per gallon. So I'm gonna be using 100 milliliters for this tank. Let me see. Standard method, advanced method, yada yada. Just follow the instructions for this. And then once you have it all settled, maybe test in 2 or 3 days. Test your ammonia, test your nitrates and nitrites and everything. Using the handy API test kit. I've used that for Alma tanks, cycled perfectly fine. But also, what's different about this cycle, it's not going to be the same. You might not have the same experience as me because I'm actually going to be using some of the rocks and some of the biomedia in my other tank to speed up the cycle. So basically the rocks and the biomedia that I already have is already established. So now, all you gotta just put in here to make it speed up even quicker, because that's already established rocks and biomedia. Gonna put it in my display and just let that colonize on this bare kind of rocks and sand as well. So, stay tuned. I'm not gonna show you how to do it. You pretty much just pour it in, just follow the instructions, it's really easy. But it should cycle, my cycle should last maybe about 5 days before I start putting in fish and corals and all that kind of stuff, and we should be up and running. But yeah, stay tuned. All right, another quick update. Just messing around with the equipment that I'm putting in. Also installed my cabinet lights. Highly recommend these lights. These are Amazon LED lights. I'll leave the link in the description. Highly recommend. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but highly recommend. I used it on my Waterbox as well. Motion activated and wireless. Looks really clean. And I didn't have to drill anything, so there's adhesive in the back of them. And I can remove them and I'll show you actually. I'll show you real quick. So you can just pop them off. Rechargeable, everything motion activated, as you can see here, and it's just adhesive to this metal plate, and this is magnetic, so anything magnetic, even your refrigerator or whatever, it just clicks on. So super simple on that. Currently installing the Simplicity 1600 DC return pump. Gonna go back there, clean it all up, clean the water and everything. I also have the skimmer, not sure where I put the skimmer. Oh, skimmer is right here. Here's a Simplicity skimmer as well to match the black and white theme. Gonna be installing that later. Don't want to install it while it's cycling, so we'll put that in later. But otherwise, we're like good to go. We're rolling. Hopefully I can get the water running through the whole system. No leaks, fingers crossed. But other than that, I'm gonna end it right here for this episode. So basically, we did the aquascape. We put the sand, we put the water, put the bacteria, started installing equipment. So next episode, hopefully, maybe a quick update on what's happening with the tank. It's probably still cycling, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. Appreciate all the love and support. You guys have been awesome on Instagram, just messaging me about the build. Glad you guys are super excited about it. But yeah, we'll see you next time on the Reef. Peace.